Welcome back. Well, this noon, as you can see, we have two very special guests joining us. SeaWorld is in studio, and we have Alex Gonzalez from SeaWorld, who's here to tell us about a program that brings kids and animals together. First off, before you tell us about the program, tell us who you have here.
Well, this is Olive, and Olive is one of our ambassadors for the park. She is considered a crested caracara, and since we're in South Florida, you can actually find some of these birds here in the wild locally.
But she's a pretty bird. I want to touch her. I know she's good with kids. Is she good
Olive,
with
she's
adults?
really good around kids. Right now, there's a lot going on, but a lot of times you can pet her right on her head. Now, here's something we tell people. This, you shouldn't be. You can touch her right on her back, right on her head. There you go. And Olive is actually a rescue. Somebody actually found her on the ground when she was a baby. Typically, you wouldn't be able to do this with a bird of prey. And what happened with her, she was actually found on the ground. Someone actually took her home, and they said, you know what, I saw a baby bird, let me help her out. Which, good intentions. But in reality, she became an imprint. So now it's almost like she sees us as one of her. So she's considered by the government a non-releasable bird. So she'll be with us probably for her life. But she carries a message of conservation. And one of the great things that not only can you do with kids, but with the whole family in our park are interactions just like this. That's something that we're known throughout the world, and that kind of sets us apart from everybody else. We love to immerse our guests up close. Like, when was the last time you got to do this?
Never.
See? So we want to take our interactions a little bit closer, not only through this, but a lot of shows. Like, we have a brand new Shamu show starting up at the end of April. It's called One Ocean, and essentially that show connects you with the ocean world, and hopefully by the end of that show, it connects you well enough that you can go home and say, you know what can I do to help the animals in the ocean? And not only that, but anything maybe in your backyard. We also have summer coming up and spring break. A lot of people are on vacation. You know, we're only a short drive from here, and we want to tell everybody, you know, come up, come visit us. Have an interaction just like this. But we have a lot of great different things. I know people value, that's a big thing right now. Look at gas. Everybody's looking at that. We're short drive. We have partner hotels that you can stay with them. Park your hotel at the car, or your car at the hotel. I said that backwards.
Right. Well, before we go, I do want to ask you this important question. I know SeaWorld was very instrumental in the rescue of the animals with the oil spill last year. Have you seen some lasting effects at all from any of those animals? Right
now, I don't think anyone really knows. It's too soon. No one knows really what's the bottom. Last week, we had our 1,000th release of sea turtles. We've rescued pelicans. That's something that we've been doing for about 50 years, but something like that we probably won't know for a while. You can always get up to dates through our main website, SeaWorld.com. Not only can you get information about the park, there's also a lot of different links for people that also want to get involved with what can I do with the environment. Sometimes we'll put little blogs on there about our rescues. So that's a great place for people to go find out information.
Absolutely, lots of good work SeaWorld is doing. Well, thank you, Alex and Olive, for joining us. I would pet her again, but she almost had that look on her face like, I really don't know you, so step off. All right, thanks again, Alex. We appreciate it, and we'll be right back.